Lake Magog. Owl's Head ski slope up there on the hill. A little bit of rain. Feels like I got a little bit of wind in our face, but we'll figure out where it's going to be coming from once we get a little further down. Supposedly you got a little bit of rain coming and a 6-mile-an-hour wind directly from the west. So good thing this lake is more north and south. How we doing, Ronnie?
I'm doing well.
Here we are approaching Newport. Supposedly there's a west wind, but it looks like it's more of a south wind to me, but that's okay. It was in our favor. Had a little bit of rain here and there. Got some rain coming from behind us there. Ronnie has been doing all the work up here, paddling as I'm doing the video, pictures, and all that. Right, Ronnie?
Yes, all day. Left of the buoy or right of the buoy?
Take the middle. So we're here at Newport. Prouty campground here right on Lake Magog. So we got our bear bag up there. We were approved to use that for food storage. They got a bathroom over here. There's a whole bunch of trailer parks up there. And what do we have here? Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Aroni cannot use his hammock tent.
Yeah, no hammock allowed. So I went to Dollar General. Thank you, Dollar General. Bought me a $10
pool float.
Pool float?
Yeah, so we figured that could be a good air mattress for 10 bucks.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So it'll do the job.
Yep, got all of our stuff here.
Comfortable night rest because I'm spoiled sleeping on a hammock.
Yep.
No ground contact, no hard surface. I'm already hard itself.
Because he's so strong and boolah. So we're at tent site 2. A friend of mine came by who lives here, and they actually have power here, and he gave me a extension cord. So we'll run that in the corner of the tent so we can charge up all of our electronics, which most of them are already charged up as it is. But pretty nice little park here. You can reserve online. And glad to see the sun is out and we don't have any more rain. We went in 2008 over at Hoagie's, which is near that Dollar General. So once you kind of walk out, go down the street a little bit, a place called Hoagie's. They have beer, some drinks, really good steak and cheese sandwiches, hamburgers, pizza, stuff like that. Well, we just passed the Great Falls here, and we're going to continue on the Clyde River. We have our friend here, James, helping us out. Lives out here in this neck of the woods. We've been friends for, I don't know, what, year and a half, 2 years or so?
Couple years.
He likes to go outdoors. He did the Allagash this past year?
No, last year.
Last year? Yep. So we got picked his brain for some information on where to stay and stuff like that. So it was good information. So Aroni's getting into his shorts, ready to go.
Yeah.
Not too much of a portage here. All the grass is kind of long, but that sign, you can't really see it right there, but that sign actually says portage right there. So it tells everybody to come down this way. All right. So we're past the Clyde River camping section, and it has been nothing but a curvy, fast stream and lots of blowdowns and trees and log jams like this. It's been, let's put it this way, a lot of effort has been put in here to try to keep going forward. So anyways, just wanted to show this to you so you could see. There's some back there, here.
I see a road up ahead.
Yep, that's 105. We're getting close to East Charlton. Yeah, it just keep getting a little bit worse up here with these down trees, and this thing, they're just all over the place here. Can't even get through. You come up here and you try to start walking and your foot sinks all the way down past your knee, and then you can't get your foot out. I actually was literally stuck for about 10 minutes. Anyways, Roni pulled me out. We're gonna portage around. All right, so we got enough of that fallen trees obstacle course every turn for like a mile and a half. There was a dead fallen tree everywhere. That was just unreal. So if anybody's watching this, I would encourage you to consider walking around it and save yourself about 2 to 3 hours of aggravation. So we ended up getting out and then walked from East Charlton, and we got over here back to the river, and we decided to go back on, and I think this is called the Fen. Coming up on the tubes, 5 Mile Road, I think, or something like that it's called. Well, we've had a pretty fun day today, doing a lot of paddling up the river, up the Clyde. We got a little frustrated with all of the logs, trees, down things every turn for a little while. That was not fun. But we made it all the way up to the tubes, and then now we are going to walk over to Island Pond. I'm gonna stay the night there. I got booked the night at the Inn at Essex. I think that's what it's called, or the Essex Inn. Anyways, it's what you actually would paddle under if you're on the Northern Forest Canoe Trail. Anyways, yep, we're walking on the side of the road here. It's a little fast, but just being cautious. Oh, we've gone through the first 2 lakes there, Island Pond, and I think Spectre Lake. And we're now walking up to Route 105 to do the long portage by the airport. So we're on the beginning of the Nulhegan. This has just been not fun to paddle through. It's just not much water, and this looks like the normal height of the water, and we're dragging bottom a lot. So I think we're going to come back to the road here and just walk. All right, so my Uncle Kevin has flown down a little early to get down here. He's going to replacing is the wrong word. He is going to swap out with Aroni in a couple of days. But he came down early to kind of get some food ordered or aligned and set up and prepared. And he was like, hey, if you guys get to a campsite, you know, that's nearby, I'll drive down and, you know, hang out with you.
If you call a 2.5-hour drive nearby, then yes, that's what I did.
So Kevin drove out here to Bloomfield, Vermont, which is 2.5 hours. He brought some nice porterhouse steaks that we're going to cook. He brought a nice little grill. So we're going to have that. We're going to have some corn on the cob. What do you think, Aroni?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Excellent.
It'll be a good dinner tonight. Great dinner, right?
Yes.
Right. Yes.
So this is the campsite right on the Connecticut River and the Nulhegan. So Aroni's got his hammock tent set up here, and the canoe, the Privy is right up there to the left, and you can actually park if you follow the trail back up here. You can park. It's allowed for overnight parking, and then off to this side over here is to the river. River's really low here, so Aroni and I will be walking the canoe down for a little while tomorrow when we get started. What else you got to say for yourself, sir?
I tell people I'm the anchor man on this trip, so shout out to Adam and Aroni for all the muscle, because they had the hardest part, all the upstream stuff and the walking. You and I are going to do downstream and big lakes. So
don't think that the big lakes aren't going to be that easy, because
no, I know, but
we might get some
we're
wind.
not going to be walking on the side of a road for hours at a time like y'all.
Correct. That's not fun.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, if the wind's bad, we'll just stay on shore and wait till it dies down and go when it's good.
Yep.
But I'm looking forward to Mud Pond.
Oh, Mud Pond Carry. Spencer Stream.
We're just gonna enjoy the scenery and
the
just,
mud of labor.
Yeah, and just laugh at the irony of how bad it's probably gonna be. But
I don't know if I mentioned this to everybody on the watching the camera here, the video here, but when we were going through East Charleston in the canoe, I mentioned about how labor intensive it was. Every turn we hit trees and stuff like that. We had a portage around many fallen trees, but I actually had myself up to here in mud, and I had my Crocs on, and I couldn't get my left foot or my right foot out without losing the Croc. And so I was working myself really hard to kind of, you know, I just really couldn't move too much. I finally got my left foot free, and we had to put a stick down so I could step on that, and then I couldn't get my right foot free. And I was like, Aroni, he was able to actually get close enough and reached down and grabbed my crock and pulled it out of the mud when I pulled my foot out, so we didn't lose it. So yeah, so I think we'll have a little bit of that at Mud Pond.
Other YouTubers have duct taped their shoes on, so we may have to try that.
I've heard about that too, yeah. So, all right. It's like a Jenga puzzle.
It is.
Still hot?
Okay, the boys are getting ready to walk down a little ways to the Connecticut River, just the other side of the bridge. Hang a right. Got a little bit of a rock garden to get through here, and then once they get to the Connecticut, a little bit more, and then they'll get in and paddle on the way down. Have a good one, boys.
Thank you. All right, we just started on the Connecticut River. Little class 1 rapids, very low. We had to get out and walk a lot of that, and then we came through and paddled up a little bit, got through a little bit of the rapids. And now we're going to start flying on the Connecticut. Nice day, the sun is shining, birds are singing. We're going to split the V here. Current's going to kind of take us down. Very fast moving current on this river. So you got to watch out for those boulders in front where they're making a big wave in front of you, because you don't want to hit one of those going this fast. That would be bad news. Rainy keeping us to the left there. That was good. Yeah, and we're through it. As we're going by this, you can just hear and see some of the rocks just keep tumbling down into the water. All those little cracking, I don't know if you can hear it or not.
A sand deposit. Wow. That's millions of years of deposit, huh?
Yep. Yep, good job. A little right, let's go a little right of that, just in case that's a rock. There we go. Looks like an osprey nest. All right, the Connecticut River goes off to the right. We are gonna go left. Yeah, so this is what the Amaroostick River looks like. We haven't even gotten to the first campsite, which is where we're trying to go to right now. The river's just fast, shallow, rocky, slippery, sandy. Well, this is a very welcoming sign. This has not been a fun little walk up this little section. Well, this is the Normadoo campsite. Pretty good sized. They have a wash station here. Wash your boat. Picnic table with all of our junk on it. Yep. And about a 10-minute walk. You go up the path up here to the main road. 10-minute walk to the left. There's a Valero gas station there. They do not have bathrooms, public bathrooms, but they've got beverages, snacks, sandwiches, and stuff like that.